Welcome to Low Battery Days and the 710 Recap. My dear friends, it's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. It is Thursday. This is not the video that was going to be up today, but the old hippie has not been paying attention to his equipment.
That's what she said!
It's not what she said. What I mean by that is yesterday I did a video sitting here enjoying quite a few dabs and talking and talking and talking. And then when I go and check the video this morning and start compiling it together, I found no sound. Then I look, and silly me, I had left my microphone on for days. I thought, it can't drain any battery if it isn't being used. It's probably only drained the battery. So I never thought I had to turn that off. Battery's dead. I do have another battery, but I lost that entire recording. Then I was going to replace that battery, and I checked this mammoth behemoth out. I love this camera. And its battery is so close to dead that it probably wouldn't do another record. So I'm charging that battery. I'll change this battery. And meanwhile, I got to try and figure things out and get back to all of you. So first of all, even though it isn't the same as showing you yesterday's video, here is also a little short movie I made through Google. This is a Google-made montage, not hippie-made montage. But enjoy it. And I'll be right back. Cue it. Welcome back. Now, we got some housekeeping to talk about. I want to introduce you. You've seen her name in the comments, and you now see her name down below as a Patreon supporter, Angie978. Although she couldn't get to Patreon itself, I understand some people don't trust those things. She has contributed for an entire year for this video broadcast. So as I say, it's brought to you by your Patreon supporters. I'm just going to say supporters, my fantastic supporters. And I want to explain something that happened yesterday, and it happens to be in regards to Miss Angie. 1 minute. Cheers. Yes, dirty coffee cup. Don't comment below. So yesterday, I'm doing this video, and during the video, I'm talking about, yes, my low battery. I'm going to talk more about that because it isn't just this and this with a low battery. It's this, the hippies on low charge. I'm trying to recharge, and it's not as easy as you do with batteries. Sorry, I shouldn't play with my shirt while I talk. But I was explaining how I was low, how I was in a low cycle, however you want to say it. And I had a really, really bad day yesterday. And then all of a sudden, Angie popped into my head, and I want to mention Angie978. She has contributed to this channel. She is now a supporter. And then I finish up, and immediately after that, I also talked about, it's people like Angie, it's people like Grateful RV, it's people like Let Arts Live, New York Canna Patient, I could go on and on, Jay, Ballers, all of you, almost every one of you has a story and a reason for coming to this platform. to this channel. And many, many times it's exactly what gives me my gusto. I took a big punch in the face last week when Google did this to me. And it has been hard. And I've been dipping. Just as I talk about all that, which I'd still like to talk about, there's a bit of kismet, a bit of, wow, that's interesting. Because I went over to my computer and then a notice comes up that Angie had just seen my previous video where I did a river montage, a real long one, and she told me, she left me a note saying how she was going through struggles yesterday, and she watched that montage over and over, and the talk that I mentioned with the chief of the Cree Nation, Northern BC Cree, Lake Babine tribe, I should say it all, that he gave me advice to never always look down, look up. And I never even thought of how far that advice goes. It's not just when you walk around, it's in life. Don't always be down, don't always look down. Look up, find what out there can give you that strength that you're looking for, because sometimes you cannot find it internally. And that gave me some strength yesterday, and I made it through yesterday. And I've woken up a little difficult today, but I'm better than I was yesterday. And tomorrow I'll be a little better. So big shout out to you, Angie. Your comment made my day. This is the reason I do this channel. This is what I get from it. When people can take my words and make their day a little bit better, then I have contributed to the greater good. And that, my friend, is the basis of hippiedom. Trying to always ensure you contribute to the better good. I had to take a little break there because I'm going through a major, major fog and a major upset in my whole system. Absolutely everything. A person could say hello to me and they'd say, why did you say it that way? Did you have to say it that way? And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. The brain does bruise. The brain gets damaged from anxiety attacks, from anxious moments, from difficult situations. It isn't, oh, that's over, I'm better. No. There, especially if you're already previously damaged, the brain bruises from those situations. And it can take sometimes hours, if not even a couple of days, to recover from a panic attack. And when I first got that letter from YouTube about my channel, I had a major panic attack. I saw the repeated last year, losing my entire channel, having zero contact with anybody, and as well this year, G Plus went down, and that was, I had 23,000 followers in Google Plus, and wouldn't say many of them, a small percentage of them talk to me every day. Some of them have come onto YouTube. That's not their favorite place. Some of them talk to me through other channels, but I don't have a place in Twitter or Facebook or any of those other things. Instagram and YouTube, that's it, my friends. And I think I've made up for I've done the best I can to make up and talk about what I did yesterday. I woke up yesterday and forgot all about 710 and didn't wish any of you a happy 710, so I hope you had a happy 710. It was the first time in many, many years. 420 always happens when I'm busy with Pasha. 710 has always happened when I'm busy with Pasha. Pasha's away. I spent yesterday with some wonderful sour tangy and some beautiful Fruity Pebbles OG. And let's not forget some Nukin Sugar Wax. I definitely had an oily day yesterday, and I hope you did too. Now, hang on a sec, little known fact. I'm going to have to get a new list because I'm right near the end of this one too. But Sherlock Holmes never ever said elementary, my dear Watson. That's a little known fact that I didn't know either. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. We will see you later today or tomorrow. Always a video on Friday. And if you have any suggestions, mark them below. Say a howdy and a hi to Angie, and let's have a great day, hey? Make it a good one. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.